tutorials. In this video tutorial, we'll try to write a SQL query which is very important from interview point of view. And here is the question related to that. We have to write a SQL query to find a total number of employees in each department first of all. After that, in addition, select only departments whose number of employees greater than 4. Right, so here basically first of all we have to calculate the employee count in every department, right? And afterwards we have to apply some condition, right, so that we can select only those departments whose employee count is greater than 4. Right, I hope you understood the question. So first of all we'll try to group the data based on the certain criteria, and that's why we will apply the group by clause. Here condition is that we need to select a department ID. So here I have employee table where you can see department ID. As department ID we have, right? Here basically we'll try to group by first of all department number which is available in EMP table, but I would like to select department name as well, which is not available in employee table, that is available in department table, right? So I would like to select department ID. Department ID means department number and department name and total number of employees in every department. And after that we'll try to use the having clause, right? So once you select the data by using the group bys, and afterwards you want to apply some filtration criteria, then we have to use a having clause, especially when you want to apply the filtration criteria on aggregate function, right? So let's see. First of all, we'll try to write a query to fetch a number of employees in every department. So I'm going to write select, let's say as of now I'm putting just a star from EMP, just take the alias as E. Now inner join I'm going to apply. Reason is that I need to select department name as well, which is available in DEPT table. Inner join on DEPT D, right? So inner join we have to write, sorry, inner join on DEPT, right? And we have to write on where there we can supply the joining condition, right? So E dot DEPT number equals to D dot DEP. So here department number is basically primary key in DEPT table, and that is foreign key in the EMP table, right? So we have supplied the joining condition. Now I'm going to here we have to select, like, first of all department number, right? So department I'm going to select from employee table, so E dot department number. Then I'm going to select department name, right, which is available in DEPT table, alias of DEPT D. Now I would like to get the total employee count, and that's what we have to use the count function, right? Now here you can use alias of this basically selection, or I can give the total employees, EMP employees, right? Now here we have to write a group by clause, right? So I would say group by, and here you have to apply group bys on these two columns, right? Department as well as department name column. And let me format this query by pressing Ctrl F7. So this is the query. So here if I run this query, then here you can see we have, sorry, I was supposed to select D name, department number itself I have selected twice. So I would say D name, yeah. Now if I run this query, I don't know why this guy's D name, not sure. This is saying line number 6, there is some problem. Line number 6, D dot D name I have given, I don't know why this guy is crying. So D name is the function, D name is column name, so I'd say, I don't know why. Here dpt alias is d dot d name. Yeah, I know why this guy is crying. Ah ha ha ha. Here I have to group by on department number and department name. Now if I run, then here you can see we get the department number, department name, and corresponding employees count. Now I have to now we have this much result. Now further I have to apply the filtration criteria, right? Filtration criteria on the count. So count is the basically aggregate function, and that's what we have to use the having clause. So here after group by, here you have to apply the having clause. So I'm going to use having and having, and this employee count should be greater than 4, right? And this is the complete query. If I run this query, then you'll see I'm expecting to basically get result for department 20 and 30, right? Because these are the two department ID whose employee count is greater than 4, and here is the result, right? So here you can see how basically we have applied the having condition of the aggregate function is called count. So here directly you can use the count function, or you can make use of this alias, right? So if I make this column alias, then still this should work. If I run, then here you can see I am getting the what happened, having total employees, why it is not working? That was supposed to work actually. I don't know why. What is line number 15, they is saying there is some problem. I think this function here I have to use, I think, as. Let's see, now run. Now it is not working. I think we have to use the only count over here. So alias is not working. I don't know why. So if you use the count, then that should work. Already we have seen, right? So this is the query. Basically we can write SQL query there. Basically we can get the employee count department wise, and further we can apply the condition using having clause, and there we can filter basically data, whatever we have selected data by using the group by clause, and we can apply the basically filtration criteria further using having clause, right? So that's all I wanted to show you in this video tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video.